Wageningen University in Research has students and staff from more than 100 different countries. You come here to study or work, but what to do when you're ill? The Dutch healthcare system is likely to be different from the healthcare system in your home country. This film shows what healthcare support you may expect during your stay. International students and staff, a general practitioner, and a student psychologist talk about their experiences.
When I was in Mexico, I used to have a kind of a general practitioner that was the doctor of the family, and visiting him, it was also like visiting a friend. I mean, you had a closer relation, and then here you have to start from zero, and in English, and in a different culture.
In my country, this is pills and measuring the temperature and the heart rate and whatever. And then I came here and all this theater play didn't take place, and I was quite disappointed.
In Wageningen you can find several healthcare facilities. General practitioners to treat most basic health problems, dentists for dental problems, the hospital in Ede for emergencies and specialist treatment, pharmacies for medication, and the vaccination center for vaccination and advice. The general practitioner, called huisarts in Dutch, has a key position in the Dutch healthcare system. You can register with the general practitioners at the Student Medical Center on campus. They accept all international students and staff. You're also free to choose another general practitioner, but practices can be full. If you have a chronic illness, do not forget to bring your medical file from your home country.
For me, it was important to have a female general practitioner because a general practitioner also does a lot of things that in my country a gynecologist would do. I'm not comfortable talking with a man about these intimate things, and therefore I wanted to have a woman.
How to register or make an appointment depends on the practice. The Student Medical Center has an online registration form. You register as soon as you need medical care for the first time. After registration, you can make an appointment by phone. If you need to see a doctor outside office hours, general practitioners or the so-called huisartsenpost are available. You can find their number on the website or on the answering machine of your GP. When you call for an appointment, you will first speak with an assistant with a medical background.
Once I have the flu, then I call the doctor. It's the reception lady, she talked to me. He said, you probably just have flu. If you still feel bad after 1 week, then you can come to us. Yeah, thank you. Okay, bye. If I have flu in China, then the doctor is gonna give me a lot of medical, and I even maybe stay in hospital for a couple of days to stop the fever. And maybe I'll even have the injection or something.
In the Netherlands, common colds and coughing are not treated with antibiotics, as these are viral infections. New research shows that using antibiotics too often may cause immunity of bacteria. This might be different to what you're used to in your own country. International students and staff also experience differences in the relationship and communication with health professionals.
Yeah.
Okay, you can come. Good afternoon.
In Mexico, you go in and maybe they ask you, okay, how are you, how it's going? And the people are not so direct. So.
Okay, you can sit down.
Everything goes very fast, so then you should not spend time going around how you feel. You just go directly to the point. Last Tuesday, I started to feel bad.
Some students experience difficulties in asking questions about their health, and they maybe don't think it's polite to ask the doctor. We encourage the students to talk about what they think and what they want to know, and what all kinds of questions they have.
The general practitioner can treat most health problems. If you need to see a specialist, she will give you a referral letter. It is not possible to visit a specialist in a hospital without a referral letter. If you need medication, the general practitioner will send a prescription to the pharmacy, where you can pick up the medicine.
Good afternoon. The doctor sends a prescription.
You register at the pharmacy. They keep a record of the medicines you take and explain the usage of the medication.
So I have the medicine for you. You have to take it 3 times a day, for 6 days. After you have finished, all the complaints must be over.
Okay.
Forgotten. Unfortunately, you have to pay something for it.
Sometimes you must pay for a medicine or treatment. Refunding depends on the insurance you have. When you have basic health problems, you contact the general practitioner. But what do you do in case of an emergency? Thomas talks about his experience.
We were going to do a barbecue because it was the first nice weather, and we were all standing around the barbecue, 4 of us, and somebody tried to set fire to the barbecue, so he put oil on it, and suddenly it just set on fire, and I had like a third degree burn here. And so I took a cold shower, and then somebody called the ambulance.
In case of a life-threatening situation, such as a serious accident, or in case immediate treatment is needed, you can call 112. You need to give your name, location, and reason for calling, and they will send the ambulance, police, or fire brigade. You can also call your general practitioner. To get medical treatment in the Netherlands, everyone needs to have an insurance. Bring your European insurance card. If you are a student from outside Europe, the Student Service Centre will assist in arranging an insurance. Next to the medical care provided by the general practitioner and in hospital, Wageningen University and Research has other services concerning the health and well-being of students and staff. Student deans can advise students on practical and personal matters, such as finances, housing, or study delay. Students can talk with the student psychologist about personal problems, such as homesickness, depression, or study-related problems. Students can go to a confidential counsellor in the exceptional case that they experience unwanted behaviour, such as sexual harassment, bullying, or discrimination. For staff, other services are available. The company doctor for medical issues, the occupational social worker for questions connected with work, and, as for students, the confidential counsellor for unwanted behaviour. 3 days a week during lunchtime, student psychologists are available at the walk-in counselling for students. The walk-in counselling is an open office for urgent support or short questions related to mental or social issues. You can tell your story, if possible you get tips, or get advice of where to go to with your request for help.
After my father had died, I had problems working on my thesis in a concentrated manner. I filled in a form to describe my situation, and that I found quite difficult because you kind of undress yourself on a piece of paper towards a person you do not know. I sent that back and then had some conversations with the student psychologists, and it was very helpful.
Hi, Franziska. Yeah. Well, what we often see is that a lot of international students suffer from homesickness, and they find it difficult to adapt to the Dutch system, to the Dutch society. And then in such cases it's good to talk about that, and we can offer help, and we can help to learn skills how to cope with the requirements of living and studying here in Netherlands. And of course our goal is that we'll have a good time.
The key to enjoy your stay in Wageningen is to try to meet new people, because there is a lot of international people, so there is a lot of stuff to learn. So don't stay on your own, just try to meet people.
You get sick and you are alone in your room, and that can be really hard. And then how to deal with that? Understand that there are many other students that are in the same position as you, that are also alone here, and that will perfectly understand your situation, and they are perfectly willing to help you.
When you come here and you go to a doctor here for the first time, you inevitably come with expectations concerning doctors you got from your home country. I would advise you to leave that away and to just try to look at things as they are here.
I don't know which way is better, it's just different. And it is how it is, but since you come here, then you should, maybe you should try the Dutch style or the Western style and to see if it works, and it works fine on me.